Hey everybody, this is Rod, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to install WordPress on your Webmin or Virtualmin server. If you have your own dedicated web server and you want to host your own website on your dedicated server, for example, on this dedicated server I have installed Webmin and then Virtualmin on my server. I'm using this control panel for all of my websites because number one, it's free, number two, it's open source and it's secure. It's using Nginx as a web server, so it's good to host your own website on your dedicated server. It's not good for shared web hostings. It's not good for somebody who don't have any information about how to manage a web server. But if you have managed web servers, if you know how to configure your Ubuntu operation system, if you know how to manage a web hosting server, it's good for you. So we are going now to install WordPress on this web server. We have two methods to install WordPress on Virtualmin. When I'm saying Virtualmin, it's a control panel which is installing on Webmin. At first step, we have to install Webmin to manage our server, and then we are installing Virtualmin on Webmin to have a website control panel, something like that. However, we have installed Webmin and Virtualmin on our server, and now we're gonna install WordPress on our Virtualmin server. Method number one is installing from Manage Web Apps section in Virtualmin. First, you have to add your own domain on Virtualmin, and then you can go to the Manage Web Apps section from here. And then you have to select WordPress, and then you have to select your own WordPress version, which is the version you want. I'm always choosing the latest version of WordPress here, and then we're gonna go to Show Install Options section. It's showing us some options about WordPress installation. For example, which database I need to install WordPress on it. Then we have to set a prefix for our database. I'm choosing, for example, for this website, GO. It's better to change it for your website security. And then where you want to install WordPress, at top level, for example, on my own, on my main website, or on a directory. For example, if I select here and type Rod here, my website address, my WordPress website address will be gozaresh.net/rod. And if I choose at top level, my WordPress will be installed at the top level of my website, gozaresh.net. Now I have to enter my website name here, and then we can choose a username and password for our website, which you can select and copy this preferred password, which is secure, or you can install your own password here. For example, I'm typing Rod for my password, which is not secure, and then select on Install Now. Oh, it's not the requested format. Rod 1 2 3 4 5 6. Install now. Oh, it's need special character, for example, something like that. Or we can paste the copied password, which is secure, and select on Install Now button. It's going to install WordPress on my website, configuring my PHP web server and choosing the latest PHP version from my Virtualmin, and then installing WordPress 6.9, which is the latest WordPress version on my website. Now, I'm gonna go to my website, which is a WordPress website. I can go to my website and I can see the default WordPress theme here, and then I can type my username and the copied password here and log in to my WordPress website. This is method number 1, installing WordPress from the web apps section in Virtualmin. And if you don't have access to manage web apps section on your Virtualmin and you want to install your own WordPress website from wordpress.org, and you want to download and install it manually, you can go to File Manager section. Then you have to select all the files here and delete all of the files. I'm gonna go to delete all of my files here. Be sure that you don't have any important files here, you don't have any data on your website, be sure about it, and then select and delete all of these files. I'm refreshing the page and there is no files in my public HTML directory, which is my main directory of my website. Now I'm going to wordpress.org website, and in the Get WordPress section or wordpress.org/download, I can download WordPress 6.9, the latest version of WordPress. It's downloading very, very slowly. I don't know why. Let me download it again. Yeah, this time is it's downloading fast. And now I'm going to the file, upload to current directory, and now I'm dragging and dropping the WordPress downloaded file here and click on upload, and it's uploading on my web server. So I've uploaded WordPress zip file. First, I'm downloading it from wordpress.org, and then I'm uploading it to my public_HTML. Now, I have to right-click on the file and click on extract. It's unzipping my file in public HTML. Now, there's a directory here. I have to go into this directory and choose all the files here. And from edit section, I have to copy all of this file. Now, I'm going back to public HTML section, and then in the edit menu, I'm selecting the paste option. It's copying all of the files from WordPress directory to my public HTML directory. Now, I'm going to select WordPress directory and WordPress zip file and deleting this file because I have OCD and I have to be clean everywhere, every time, anywhere. So I have WordPress files here. Now I have to go to databases section. So I'm going to edit databases, and then I don't want to do anything with my current databases because maybe I have some information on these databases. I'm going to create a new database here. So I'm selecting create a new database, and I'm choosing my own database name. For example, Goza WP, and create. It's done. Now I have to go to my website. My website name is, first of all, I have to select my language. For example, I'm selecting English. You can select Al Arabiya, you can select Persian, which language you want. You have to select Italiano. And after that, I have to select continue. I'm going to the Let's Go section. It needs my database information. My database name is Goza WP, which is the name that I have selected on the previous section. Now I'm going to edit databases section again. In the usernames section, I have my username. My username is Gozaresh. So I have to paste my username here. And then in the passwords section, I have to copy this password and paste it here. And on the table prefix, you can enter to a special character that you want. It's optional. You can change it or you cannot, you can make it to be WP. But for better security of your website, it's better to change this prefix to your own prefix. For example, I'm changing it to GO. Submit. You can save your database password. I don't need my database password, so I'm not saving it. Run the installation, and then we are going to the installation page of our WordPress website. I can select a name for my website. I can select a username. I can select or copy this password for my website, and then I have to enter my email. For example, noreply@ertano.com. It's better to enter your own email address, because if you forget your WordPress username or your password, you can recover it by your email if your website can send any emails. Sometimes your WordPress cannot send any emails and you have to check your web server. That's why I told you, if you don't have any information and any knowledge about how to manage your own web server, it's better to use another hosting, a shared hosting. You can use it. Then select install WordPress, and WordPress is installed on my website. Now I'm going to login page of my website, and then I can enter my username and my chosen password, and then click on login, and I can save or update this password on my browser. Then WordPress is installed on my website, and I can go to the next steps of manage my own website and make a beautiful website. For make a beautiful website, you need a good theme, and the best theme ever for WordPress is Ahura. You can go to the ertano.com/Ahura and select Ahura as your preferred theme for your website and make your good website with Ahura.